Gamers! 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 Gamers. I did a couple of things off stream to speed along this series. I went ahead and launched a refueling space station solely for refueling space stations and the landing craft that inhabit said stations. Hopefully, that'll limit the number of missions I need to send to these places. Because we're coming up on a Duna encounter, and I really want to finish this series by the time KSP2 comes out. That would be the move. So, we're just gonna start early because I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go right now. Let's do this. Let's build a really big refueling probe that we can replicate at least 3 other times, and then launch those really quickly, and then we'll have our Duna encounter in 12 days or so. Okay, so let's go ahead and fast forward time. Perfect. Alright. So, what do we need? We need a probe. Cheap one. And we're going to get rid of all this because we don't need it. And it's going to have a needle battery. And a reaction wheel. This will come in handy later. Alright. Got that taken care of. Now we're just going to give it a massive amount of fuel. Alright, so that's the basis of what we want. That's cool. Alright. That's the basis of what we want. Now how do we expand upon that? We definitely want to give it a docking port, so let's make it pretty. No. What the fuck? Okay. Sure, no. Let's put the docking port on top. Good. And now we'll make it pretty. Yes, but too small. No. Yes, but I don't like the window. Why does it have to have a window? There's a flat adapter. Alright. I like it. Looks official. Okay. Do I want to... Yeah, one for storage, one for propellant, and then we can just use the rest because there's so much fuel. Which one's more efficient? Oh yeah. For sure the Pug. But let's give it a facelift. Sure. Yeah, that looks like a spaceship. Alright, that's pretty good. Now that's a resupply spacecraft. So let's resupply drone 2. There we go. Give it some electricity. We'll do one of these. Oh, look at that. That's so cute. It kind of reminds me of the Cygnus spacecraft from Orbital. Orbital something. I can't remember the name of the company. But that looks pretty good. I'm just gonna give it some RCS. Perfect. RCS, power, we have our own monoprop, but not enough to refuel with. So, what can we do with that? Monoprop. Aha. So, instead of doing that big old tank, we'll just do that second stage. There we go. Open. Sweet. Okay, good, good. Hmm. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, that's new. I like that. I can deal with that. That's fine. I think she's ready to go. Probably need an antenna. And there we go. Fold her up. And we'll just use the gear as our action group. And now we'll give it a rocket. Thankfully, we have a lot of pre-made rockets at our disposal. And I think Supra Mark II is going to be our go-to. Alright, two sides. Sure, black and white. Make sure we're fully fueled. And yep. Looking good, looking good. So engines, solids, clamps, boosters, parachute. Parachute on what? Oh. Well, hang on. There we go. Okay. Should be enough Delta V to do what we need to do. And we have the money to do it, so let's do it. And make sure we don't have any stowaways on board, that's right. Better not be any. Yeah, let's go ahead and launch. Alright. We out here. SAS on, camera free, map mode. 7-Eleven resupply station. It's still, I didn't change the name. Well, I'll change the name when I get there. I built it as a mock, and then I launched it, and I forgot to change the name. I was just in a rush. All right. So, 3, 2, 1, ignition. There we go. Throttling down. Ooh. Oh shit, oscillations. Major oscillations in the upper stage. Yikes. Alright, so let's tie down that clamp. Because there's a lot of fuel up here. Okay. Let's do that again. Let's do that again. Okay. SAS on, camera free, fuel gauge is up, map mode, set as target. Apologize for it being still called mock mode. Yes, I did launch it into space. 3, 2, 1, ignition, and release clamps, fire boosters. There we are. Throttling down.
Good morning from Germany. We have 4:42 a.m. here. Happy face.
Good morning, Germany. How are you doing this morning? Beautiful day for a rocket launch, if I do say so myself. I'm gonna have to redo the stage. There we go. Ooh, we cleared it. I can't believe we cleared that. Yep. We did it. I'm not worried about our Delta V because we have so much on board. And booster sip, clean sip, nicely done.
IVE closed my campaign by Kerbal space program for this day. IVE make lot of sense and money.
Nice. Always good to make that moolah, Kerbal space program. How else are space programs going to be fulfilled if you don't make that money? These rockets are literally powered by money. I could probably ditch the fairing early. Target is 4.3 million meters. We'll 4,000 kilometers.
Well, I work for Start to fly my first trip to the moon from Kerbal.
Nice. As it should be. Gotta start somewhere. Why not start for the moon?
Is my next step.
Oh yeah, even better. The Mun is harder to land on, but easier to get to. And Minmus takes more fuel to get to, but is easier to land on. So keep that in mind.
First Tim, I will overfly first and making research/since points.
Yeah, good on you. Gotta save that money and get as much research points as you can at first. Then goes the hard stuff where you're constantly landing and docking and all that other stuff. Alright, I'll end it there. Go ahead and decouple first stage. Good, it's using up that stage first. Alright, and go ahead. Unfold the solar panels here. And here we are. So, let's go ahead and make a maneuver. And the station is right there. Let's do one of these. So that we can get to the station easier. Alright, so fast forward. Perfect.
IVE a capsule where can carry 2 crew members, first one is a pilot and the second is my scientist. Last ones make all since research, because he earned more since points as a normal pilot.
Right on. That's the way to do it. Yeah, being creative is what this game's all about. Sweet. And that's in 2 days. So let's go ahead and make a note of that. Resupply drone 1 maneuver. There we go. So let's go back to the Space Center. Stadler, are you Radler Andy? Did you just change your name on me? Or is this another German I'm talking to?
If IVE research the moon in my first fly, after then my technical crew will land for installing research equipment and power parts for this.
Nice. Yeah, I've got like a... That's what space stations are for, right? So that's at least what I use space stations for, is that they're like a quick, easy way to send crew to different biomes. And just having them land and then come back and just drop off a bunch of science packages. It's a smart way. It's a long way to play the game, but it's a smart way. Alright, and... this one's gonna be called Bobby.
Yes, I play this game step by step, not too much quests in one's time.
Yeah. Alright, so Bobby's gonna launch.
Sorry for my bad English, by the way. Carrot.
Nope, English is perfectly fine. Nope, nothing wrong with that. Good on you. Alright, so same deal applies. Target the station.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Yeah, no, your English is perfectly fine to understand. 3, 2, 1, blast off.
Good luck with your rocket here, Carrot.
Yeah, you know, it is what it is.
It looks nice.
Thanks. It's a really efficient rocket. That's why I like it. And when you do sub-assemblies, you don't have to like build a rocket every time. You just like copy-paste a rocket design you've already developed. Nice. Nice. cleans up. And stand by for fairing separation. There we are.
I have a nice soundtrack for this game here. Can I post a YouTube link from this?
I turned off link posts on the chat. Just go ahead and send me a whisper, and I'll listen to it, and then I'll post it. But if you want to like say what it is, you can. You just can't post links.
Okay.
Right about there. Great. There we are. Perfect.
I have post to you in Whisper chat. You can check it.
Thanks. Do you like make music, or what do you do?
You can play it in your stream, too, if you wish.
Oh, I can. Wow. In that case, I might. I'll give it a listen. Tell you what, I'll give it a listen, and if it's appropriate enough for Kerbal Space Program, then I will use it the next episode. I promise. I promise. That sounds pretty cool. go. So let's speed this up here. And ready to fire second stage now. Boom. Only off by 1.3 meters. Not too bad. Sweet. Now... "19 days. Well, that's the second one. I could take that. RD2 maneuver. And this is a maneuver. Add alarm. Sweet. Wow, that's weird. We have a Duna encounter before we have a regular resupply maneuver. That's pretty crazy to think about. It's been so long since we sent all these Duna craft out there. Alright, so this one's on its way. So we have 2 spacecraft on their way. Yeah. That's just what's going on. So let's check out the resupply station, because I haven't shown you all that. I did this off stream because it was going to take a long time and I wanted to spend time developing a brand new station design. So I call this one 7-Eleven because it's always open and we always have the things that you need in space, including pizza. Those hot and ready 7-Elevens.
I like this game very much.
Oh man.
I must learn very much, but this is a challenge what I like very much.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like the whole game is a challenge and it's really fun to play. But this is the resupply station. It just kind of orbits high above the Kerbal, and it's essentially designed to hold...
Oh, a nice station you have here.
Oh yeah, it's a small one for sure. But it's essentially just designed to hold resupply craft, and if they need to go to the Mun or Minmus, then they can just jet off and be there without spending a ton of fuel. But I have 2 going here right now. That's the 2 that we just launched. So they'll be here shortly. Yeah, so that's that station. Let me show you the other stations I got since we're here talking about space stations. In order of appearance, let's see what we got. In order of appearance, we have the Muscovite Outpost, Alpha Station, Rose Quartz, Quartz Workshop, Starkist Hotel, and the newest 7-Eleven resupply station. So there they are. Starkist Hotel is a tourist hotel solely for tourists and fulfilling contracts, so we can save space for the Alpha Station. So let's just kind of go from planet body to planet body. So Alpha Station, it's the Alpha. It's the biggest space station I got. It's mainly for research and understanding how all the different science modules work before I send them out to other planetary bodies. Because if I'm sending them there and I forget something, or if I develop something that's more important, then I want to send it with the station core that I have. But this is like the largest, so to speak, space station that I have. This is the Alpha Station. It orbits Kerbal. It's pretty nifty. It has everything I want, everything I need. And it's also training grounds for many up-and-coming Kerbal astronauts.
Wow, nice stations you have.
Thank you. So if like you have a contract, it's like train like 20 Kerbals for 40 days, and 5 of them will become Kerbonauts. It's like, cool, I'll do that, and I'll send up the Phoenix shuttle, which you haven't, I don't think you personally have seen. But that's what this station's purpose is. The next one, the next station, is kind of near and dear to my heart. It's the Quartz Station. Or the Quartz Workshop. Technically, it's the oldest station. There's a bit of a mix-up with the probe core body where I had to switch it out in favor for a newer, bigger part of the station to expand upon it. Yeah, technically it's the oldest station, but Kerbal Space doesn't register that, so it's whatever. What are we doing? Okay, yeah, so this is it. It has 2 landing craft, or landing vehicles. The egg here and the science, I can't remember what they're called. What is this one called? I don't remember what they're called. They have names. It's been a while since I've used them. No one's on the station. It's kind of a way station, so to speak. It ferries Kerbals to and from the surface, and it has a single lifeboat. So if we need to rescue Kerbals from the orbit of the Mun, then we can send this little bad boy out there and then have a crew come pick them up whenever they need to be picked up.
This looks like as the ISS, similar.
Yeah, I kind of based this one off of the Mir space station, or the Soviet space station of the 80s and 90s, where it has like a cross section in the middle and then a long truncated section in the back right here. But this one is in a highly elliptical orbit, so that way I don't have to spend so much landing, and I don't have to use so much leaving the sphere of influence to return to Kerbal. So that's this station. Next up, we'll do Rose Quartz, so the Quartz station orbits equilaterally. The Rose Quartz station orbits in a polar orbit. So that way I'm able to reach other destinations around the orbit of the Mun. And this one's kind of being built right now. I don't have a whole lot of pieces to it, but I do have a Kerbal on board that's facilitating the expansion process, so to speak. He's been up there for a minute, but he has a lot of supplies, so he's not going anywhere anytime soon. Station's not fully recognized yet. It's going to be in a star pattern. Let's just try to time warp a little bit farther ahead. But the station orbits in a polar orbit, so the solar panels are going to flip around a lot. The station itself is going to rotate. But as long as I maintain this kind of position, this orientation, it's fine. It's all fine. And Shepherd here can actually go down to the surface if you wanted to and do some science, but there's no need. He's just kind of floating off in space. But this is one of my newer stations. It's pretty nifty. I'm going to go to the bathroom, though. I do have to pee. I'll be back. In the meantime, enjoy the view. I have returned. But yeah, that's the Rose Quartz station. It's not too bad. Could use a little bit more work though. Next up is the Muscovite station. Muscovite is near and dear to my heart. I believe it's the prettiest of my space stations. Just because I use it a lot. And technically, by Kerbal standards, it is the oldest. So it's gone through a lot of changes. Alright, so this is it. It's appeared in a lot of episodes. It's kind of big, as you can see. There's a lot of parts. They all do something. It has an older resupply module attached to it. It still has some monopropellant, oxygen, food, supplies, all that jazz. So we're just kind of sapping it of its nutrients, and then we'll send it off to the oblivion. But in the meantime, it's a pretty functional part of the space station itself. We have a return vehicle. Of course, we have a crew on board, a green lab that's growing crops, a powerhouse for our electricity, a fully autonomous or autonomous capable landing craft that has been to the surface over a dozen times down here on the bottom, or the nadir of the spacecraft, or the space station, sorry.
About your stations I answer with the words from Mr. Spock, Star Trek fascinating.
Indeed. Fascinating, indeed. But that's the whole point of the series, is that we're trying to deliver pizza to these space stations, to these locales. So we're just sending stations to every planetary body. And hopefully we'll be able to finish this series by the time KSP2 comes out. So there you go. Welcome to the pizza delivery series. So, let's see where we're at in our thing. Still 2 days! Oh, for a maneuver. And then a Dooner encounter in 11 days. Great. So, what kind of contracts do we have that we can do in the meantime? Can you not? There we go. Alright, not doing that. Planet Falcon maybe. No. Alright. This might be doable. I'm going to think about that one. Exploring Eve. Okay, so we have to recover those guys from this. Okay, so yeah, so I get to show you the Star-Kissed Hotel. It's named that after a can of tuna, because that's what it's like to live in the Star-Kissed Hotel. It feels like you're in a can of tuna. So, Star-Kissed Hotel, let's fly it. Alrighty. So this is the Star-Kissed Hotel. Not too bad, right? Simple, effective, gets the job done, fulfills the contracts, delivers pizza, and has its own dedicated television network. We're going to go ahead and send these Kerbals back to whence they came. And it appears everyone's on board. So let's send back the first crew. These guys. Go ahead.
Okay, I will check in for a suite in your hotel.
Oh yeah, right. It's not a bad hotel, all things considered. But yeah, it's a place in space. What can you complain about? All right, so we've detached RCS SAS on, backing away from station. Great. There we go.
What a beautiful view.
I know, right? Isn't it amazing? Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So now we're going to aim retrograde. And activate our engines. Oops. There we go. It's already activated. Well, where are we gonna land? Over the ocean wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's just go ahead and start. Sure. And now we wait. And now we wait. Oh boy, they got crayons and duct tape.
Hello there, I test the Nova game, happy face, the first mission maybe I damaged the ship a little bit, happy face, and the last one with the landing, it took me 30 minutes, but I landed, happy face, but I don't think I will buy it. Howdy. Raidler Andy.
What's going on, Raidler Andy? It's another episode.
Can I have a bottle of champagne in my suite?
Absolutely, but the champagne's going to cost you extra, probably about $40,000. Because, you know, it's in space. It's hard to get to in the first place. It can be done, but you know what's cheaper than a bottle of champagne? A full-size pizza. Yeah, right, no problem. You've already spent like $1 million to get here. $40,000 bottle of champagne doesn't sound too bad. Hey Radler, does this look familiar? Does it?
Better drink it before start, happy face.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and detach. There we go. And now we're in free drift.
In my campaign I have 1,5 Mio dollars or credits, whatever the currency of Kerbal is.
Yeah, I've always called it Kerbucks. Kerbal seems to work. Credits, whatever. Credits with a K.
Okay.
It's whatever you want to call it, really. Heck, you could even call it Bitcoin if you wanted. Now, let's speed things up a little bit here.
And I like red wine, too.
I'm not a particular fan. Always makes my stomach upset. I'm a beer guy. I like beer. Nice. Alright.
I was lived in Bavaria. It is known for good beer.
Oh, absolutely. I have no doubt. Woohoo! What a splash. What a splash. Alright, next up. Whenever that happens. Alright. Back to the Starkist Hotel. Okay. And still 2 days left. We're going to go ahead and fast forward so we're in the daytime. Here we are. And we're going to undock. And there she goes. Go ahead and activate these engines here. And this one has a better chance at landing on land. We're gonna try. Woo, there goes the station.
It looks be difficult.
It can be. Oof. We might land in some mountains. Go ahead and activate the RCS in our nose cone here. There we are. Now we wait. Oh boy. Well, into the trees. Oh boy. Whew. And on the side of a mountain. Contract, contract, contract. What do we got?
And now it must be to come a grizzly bear.
Yeah, right. Or eat one. Alright. We got the contract. Yay! Contract complete. Money! Beautiful. Alright, what else we got?
Congrats.
Thanks. Boot camp, dust analysis boring. Probably not this episode. Oh, wow, that's it. Sweet, we're really racking these down. Okay. Let's see. Hour 20. Tell you what, I'm gonna take a short break because I do want to eat something quick. But in the meantime, I'm gonna leave y'all with some space station goodness. I also want to charge my phone.
Sorry, but now it's time to go to bed now, for me. It was nice to watch your stream and I wish you good luck and success in your campaign.
Oh, you know, it is what it is. You know what does help though? If you hit that follow button, you can stay up to date on the episodes. So don't forget, that is a thing.
Stadler DE is supporting an artist.
Hell yeah, Stadler. Appreciate you, my man. But yeah, we're gonna go to a quick break, and when we come back, more space station stuff. Stick around. Guess what? We're back sooner than expected. I ate my sandwich. It was delicious. And we're gonna try and wrap up what we're doing here. 2 days, that's a lot of time. You know what we can do? We can go ahead and send an engineer up to the Rose Quartz station and do that power generator malfunction mission. I'm pretty sure that's what it wants me to do. Send an engineer up to Rose Quartz station.
WB.
WB. Kids, WB. Welcome back. I am. Alright. So, let's check that contract. Yeah, Rose Quartz Station, EVA, 1 engineer. Okay. I'm going to send up an Eagle, so that way our brave little Kerbal isn't alone up there. Eagle 3. No. Probably Eagle 4. Yeah, Eagle 4. It's gonna be a direct ascent. Might be a little overkill, so we're just gonna drop some of this fuel out. Oh, still a lot. That seems pretty good. It's still overkill, but it does save us a little bit on money. How much are we getting out of this mission? Let me just go put it on the launch pad. Oh crap. I need to check the Kerbals first. Dang it. You swap crews. Whenever it decides to load. Whenever it decides to load. There it is. Alright. Crew. Bill, the engineer. Perfect. Alright. Launch. And the waiting game commences. There we are. Okay. So, Space Center. I hear the birds. Great. Mission control. What do we got? Oh, cool. Yeah, we'll definitely make money off of this. What's available to us? Crew the war. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, that seems pretty easy. Alright, we'll do that one. Sure. And then yeah, why not? We're not sending tourists to any of the operational bases because that would be a waste. That's what the tourist... Huh. Alright, whatever. I was just checking my money, see where it was all at, if I didn't need to upgrade anything. Not much left, really. Other than like max part count, but I don't really exceed that most of the time. It's more of like a, can I launch this rocket with a reasonable price tag? Alright, so we're here. Oh wow, perfect. Yeah, we can launch straight to it now. So let's do that. And a 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Clean set. And there we have it. That's pretty good. I can do that. Start burn in about 3 seconds. Off by 2.3, not bad. Yeah, I could do that. And that's going to be in 5 hours. 15. Let's go ahead and fast forward time. Not Bill's first trip to the Mun. Hopefully it won't be his last. Relative inclination is decreasing. That's fairly decent. Let's go ahead and reposition ourselves for a retrograde burn so we can begin our capture maneuver. Now, pretty good. Yeah, 0.2 is about as close as we're gonna get. Let's fast forward. There's the station. Alright, now this is going to be a 5-second burn. There we go. Hi, Chihuahua. We already missed it. Unless... if we drop this down... what if... we raised it up? Yeah, because we just missed it. But that's alright. Good enough. Alright, so let's... find a particular spot in our orbit that we're happy with. There we go. Yes. That is what I want. So that's going to be another 30 minutes. We can deal with that. Okay. Good, good. All right, coming in. Separation on approach is 247 meters. This is going to be real close, real fast. I'd say that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and get our docking port ready. Alright, we're coming in. And there we are. A new crew has entered the station. And there they are. Nicely done, fellas. Nicely done. Oh, okay, cool. So he just has to venture out. So let's fix what's going on here. Sweet. Got a little Kerbal down there. Look at him go, fixing that power module. What a good old Kerbal. Repaired. Get back to the station. Great. I think I will. And there we are. We're back. Sweet. Money! All right. Well, we did what we said we were going to do. We've got a lot we've done a lot this episode. I feel like it's a good time as any to call it a night. This VOD will be up shortly. I'm going to cut it down a little bit. But if you like what you see, you like the stations, go ahead and follow. Yeah, we're just going to keep doing this until we have a station around every planetary body in the Kerbal system leading up to Kerbal Space Program 2. So, yeah, that'll be fun. Peace.